Chiefs. We know what Kansas City Chief football's been known for years. Andy Reid's offense.
Mm-hmm.
Chiefs came out of character. The defense won them the game. Kansas City's defense was superb. 17-10 win, Baltimore Ravens. The Chiefs won it because their defense made a ton of big plays. Andy Reid out-schemed John Harbaugh. Steve Spagnuolo blitzed Lamar Jackson into submission. The Ravens were so tough during the course of the year, can't believe they self-destructed under the siege of turnovers. And then there was Mahomes and Kelce being Mahomes and Kelce. 11 targets to the tight end, 11 completions to the tight end, which was stunning. Mahomes, 240 yards passing during the course of the win. Kansas City destroyed Baltimore's zone coverage package. Andy Reid is now 25-12 in postseason football. That's a phenomenal record. Patrick Mahomes is 14-3 now as a postseason quarterback, and on the road, Mahomes is now 34-12. Lamar Jackson, he just did not look like the Lamar Jackson we've seen during the course of the year. Fumble, threw into triple coverage in the end zone, had that picked. Zay Flowers, after a big pass play, took a terrible taunting penalty at the end of that. Flowers fumbled at the one, going in for another score. Every time you turned around, there was a yellow hanky on the field. There was a Baltimore Raven. Took 8 flags, quarterback hits, personal fouls, unsportsmanlike conduct, even 12 guys on the field. And for every odd big play Lamar Jackson made with his teammates, and they had big plays at 21, 32, 39, and 59. For every big play, there was a setback because there was always a penalty flag somewhere that possession. And the Ravens were only 3 of 11 on third downs. I mean, Kansas City had their number. Kansas City forced them into things they couldn't handle. Kansas City made the most of it. I got questions. Why would the Ravens stay in the zone defense after the first quarter when Mahomes and Kelce just absolutely tore it apart? And why did Baltimore, which had played tough guy football all year, run the bleeping ball? Why did they give up the run game? Why did Gus Edwards have only 3 carries in that football game? And Lamar, we said when we did the preview on Thursday, keep Lamar in the pocket, make him feel uncomfortable. And Lamar was just a shade over 50% completion after completing like 67% during the season. This thing was so out of character for Kansas City's defense to win and so out of character for Baltimore just to completely crumble. And John Riley says,
I thought that the Mahomes and Andy Reid were going to go in and ambush them. And sure enough, they did. I mean, Travis Kelce was playing out of his mind in the first half.
He was open. He saw zone. He read zone. He and Mahomes are on this wavelength that zone, find the open spot. Boom, boom, boom.
Exactly. They remember that one touchdown pass, like in the corner. Mahomes directed that ball kind of low and outside, only place that Travis could catch it. So Kelce was outstanding. Mahomes was crafty, had some crazy pass plays. And did Lamar Jackson choke in the biggest game of his life?
I always felt, as dynamic as he is, that he gets uncomfortable with people at his feet and people in his face. And his rhythm totally went away. And you could just sense it, like he was panicked in the pocket with people all around him. And Spagnuolo blitzed him. They blitzed Baltimore's front unmercifully. And yeah, they had 4 sacks along the way, but they just created so much pressure. He couldn't find receivers. He couldn't go through his progressions because he was worried what was going on around him. He talked about distracted. And then Baltimore just totally unraveled with all the stupid penalties.
Oh, yeah.
Just crazy.
Yeah, it was a disgrace what Flowers did.
Yeah.
Let me get your take, Hacksaw. What's your take on this whole Taylor Swift thing? Are you a fan, or do you think it's a big distraction? You hating on it?
When it first started, I said, come on, this isn't that important. And then everybody kind of got into it. It's okay. It's cool. Yeah. It's novel. It's different. It's great, I guess. I'm sure the NFL is so amped because there's so many Taylor Swiftie fans that are showing up watching NFL games that wouldn't watch NFL games. So It's cool. It's all right.
It's all right. I mean, there's people that are hating on Swift, hating on Kelce. I'm like, why hate, man? It's all good. So the Chiefs, 4 out of 5 last Super Bowls. This is incredible.
Yeah. Can you say dynasty?
No doubt.
Yeah, really good. Oh, Mahomes is such a great quarterback. You know, people are now barking on Monday. Mahomes, Brady, who's the greatest of all time? Who cares? They're both fabulous performers.
Yeah. Well, if Mahomes keeps up this pace, he's going to pass Brady.
Just absolutely amazing. So we got 2 weeks to think about what's going to happen. I think it's going to be a great Super Bowl. So we go from that game